You can create lovely lanterns for your next evening party. Transform an old mason jar with newspaper or tissue paper and light up the night with an electric tea light inside. This tutorial is sponsored by favecrafts.com. Begin by cutting newspaper or tissue paper into strips, about 1.5 inches wide. I'm removing any colored images. I only want black and white text. Pour the Mod Podge in a disposable cup. Remove the lids from your jars. Working in small areas, add Mod Podge directly to the glass. Press a strip of newspaper onto the jar, molding it to the shape of the jar. Overlap the strip slightly. Don't forget to cover the bottom as well. Once your jar is covered, add a sealing coat of Mod Podge on top of the newspaper. Use your finger to smooth down any areas that aren't laying flat. Set aside to dry. Now remove the disc from the lid of the jar. Use a strong hole punch to create 2 holes on top. If you don't have a hole punch that can go through metal, you can punch holes using a hammer and nail. Cut about 2 feet of 12-gauge wire for hanging your lantern. A tip about buying wire: it's usually cheaper to purchase it from the floral section of the craft store rather than the beading section. Thread the wire down one hole and up through the other. Pull the wire so that both lengths are even. If you'd like, you can curl the wire by coiling it around a pen. Twist the 2 ends of the wire together to secure. Squeeze the wire loop so that it's narrow enough to fit through the jar ring. Add an electric tea light and screw on the lid. For safety purposes, I don't recommend using a real candle. Hang the lanterns in a tree or from the patio, and you'll have magical lighting for your next nighttime gathering. This tutorial was sponsored by favecrafts.com. For more project ideas and tutorials, visit madebymarzipan.com.